Yeah! Run, run! As fast as you can, but nobody can catch me, because I'm the gingerbread man.
No confection symbolizes the holidays quite like the gingerbread in its many forms, from edible houses to candy-clad gingerbread men to spiced loaves of cake-like bread. Yes, today we're taking a look at the history of the gingerbread and why the cake is so synonymous with Christmas. G'day gastromites and welcome to History of a Dish, a place where we go searching high and low for the origin stories behind some of the most popular dishes from around the world today. As I mentioned, today we're taking a look at the origin story of the gingerbread, and I propose, Nori, you can kick it all off and give us the early history.
Yes, absolutely. Ginger root was first cultivated in ancient China, where it was commonly used as a medical treatment. From there it spread to Europe via the Silk Road. During the Middle Ages it was favored as a spice for its ability to disguise the taste of preserved meats. Henry VIII is said to have used a ginger concoction in hopes of building a resistance to the plague. Even today we use ginger as an effective remedy for nausea and other stomach ailments.
The first known recipe for gingerbread probably came from Greece in 2400 BC. Chinese recipes were developed during the 10th century, and by the late Middle Ages, Europeans had their own version of gingerbread. The hard cookies, sometimes gilded with a gold leaf and shaped like animals, kings and queens, were a staple at medieval fairs around Europe. Queen Elizabeth I is often credited with the idea of decorating the cookies in this way, after she had some made to resemble the dignitaries visiting her court. Over time, some of these festivals have become known as gingerbread fairs, and the gingerbread cookies served there were known as fairings. The shapes of the gingerbread changed with the season, including flowers in the spring and birds in the fall. Elaborately decorated gingerbread became synonymous with all things fancy and elegant in England. The gold leaf that was often used to decorate gingerbread cookies led to the popular expression to take the gilt off gingerbread, which basically means to spoil something that is enjoyable. Nori, you got any info on where and when the gingerbread houses came into fashion?
Yes, gingerbread houses originated in Germany during the 16th century. The elaborate and decorated cookie-walled houses became associated with Christmas tradition. Their popularity rose when the brothers Grimm wrote the story of Hansel and Gretel, in which the main characters stumble upon a house made entirely of treats deep in the forest.
Gingerbread arrived in the New World with the English colonists, and the cookies were even sometimes used as a political tool to sway voters to favour one candidate over another. Pretty incredible actually, imagine trying that today. Now, the first American cookbook, American Cookery by Amelia Simmons, has recipes for 3 types of gingerbread, including the soft variety baked in loaves. This softer version of gingerbread was more common in America, and George Washington's mother, Mary Bull Washington, served her recipe for gingerbread to the Marquis de Lafayette when he visited her. Since then, it became known as gingerbread Lafayette's. And more recently, the record for the world's largest gingerbread house was broken. The previous record was set by the Mall of America in 2006. The new winning gingerbread house, spanning over 1,000 cubic meters, was erected at Traditions Golf Club in Bryan, Texas. The house even required a building permit and was built much like a traditional house. 4,000 gingerbread bricks were used during its construction. To put that in perspective, a recipe for a house this size would include 800 kilograms of butter and 30,000 grams of ground ginger. Sounds more like a gingerbread resort. And there you have it, a short, sharp and sweet history of the classic gingerbread. Now I'm off to build a gingerbread house with my youngest daughter, and this time, unlike all the other times I've attempted this, I'm gonna nail it.
Good luck.
Thank you, Nori. You can hit the off switch now.